Hi, this is Mr. Urrego, and today we're dividing. We have a division, divide this polynomial by that binomial. They're not specifying if they want it by long division or synthetic division. In our case, we're going to do long division, so we practice. The first thing we need to do every time we're dividing polynomials is to see if there's anything missing on my expressions. What I'm saying is, you always start with the highest exponent. Alright, so I'm going to start with my highest exponent. But then, a logical sequence after x cubed should be x squared. I go back to my original problem, and do I see an x squared? No, I don't have an x squared. Therefore, I have to fill that space with a 0x squared. Alright, so the idea is, whatever you're missing on your expressions that you're dividing, you need to fill it out with zeros. So x cubed, I have it. There we go. X squared, I don't have it. So x cubed, x squared, my next term will be x, which I have a 5x. The last term should be a constant, which I do have, and that's the 7. If by any chance there's no constant, make sure you put a plus 0 as well. Alright? So the constant counts as well. Alright? Just in case you don't have one. Divided by x minus 3. There's nothing missing there. Alright, so that was the main idea. Now, the process is we're going to do it using long division. Let's put it here, long division. That's the process we're going to use, long division. So, for long division, this is it goes inside, plus 0x squared, plus 5x minus 7, okay, divided by x minus 3. Alright, so now we're set, we're organized. How do we divide? We take the first term and divide it by the first term. We take the 2x cubed, and we divide it by x. Whatever answer you get, it goes on the top. So 2 divided by 1 is 2. X cubed divided by x is going to give you x squared. This goes on the top, 2x squared. Now the process is multiply back. Now we got to go back. So the 2x squared is going to multiply the x, which is going to be 2x cubed. The 2x squared is going to multiply the negative 3, and that's going to give you negative 3x squared. If you notice, I put x cubed under x cubed, x squared under x squared. You have to be really organized when you're doing this. Alright? Make sure. Now, as a regular long division, the next thing is to subtract. Here, because I have two terms, I need to make sure that I put a parenthesis. Alright? So I have 2x cubed minus 2x cubed. Cancel out. 0x squared minus negative. You see that? Minus negative is going to give you a positive 3x squared. Be careful. That negative will change the signs of both terms on the inside. Once I'm done subtracting, I bring down the next term, which is 5x. And I start the process over again. First term, let me put it here, 3x squared divided by the first term, which is x. 3 divided by 1 is 3. X squared divided by x is going to give you x. So that goes on top, 3x. Let me put a line here so I make sure that we're not getting confused. Once I have my 3x, I multiply back the same thing that I did with the 2x. 3x times x, 3x squared. 3x times negative 3 minus 9x. Okay? Same as here. I'm going to put a parenthesis and a minus to make sure that we know that we're subtracting. So 3x minus 3x squared cancels out. 5x minus negative 9. 5 minus negative is going to give you plus. So 5 plus 9 is going to give you 14x. Okay. Last term, I bring it down, minus 7. And then I start over the process again. Okay. So it's going to be the first term divided by the first term. Hopefully by now we know what we're doing. 14x divided by x is going to give you 14. The x will cancel. Multiply back. 14 times x is 14x. 14 times negative 3. is going to give you negative 28, negative 32, negative 42. 30 and 12, 42. All right, making sure that I'm right. And now, what do we do? Parentheses and a minus. I hope I'm not writing too far down there. So what is going to happen is I'm going to write my answer over here. Okay, I'm going to bring my answer over here to make sure that I have it right. So 14 minus 14 is going to cancel out, and then I have negative 7 minus negative 42. So minus negative is going to be positive, so negative 7 plus 42 is going to give you 35. So at the end, it has a 35. Okay? And this will be your remainder, because there's no more terms to bring down. Okay? Now, how do I write my remainder? That's the whole idea. So let's write my answer now. The final answer will be, this is your answer, 2x squared plus 3x plus 14, and remember, this is your remainder on the bottom, which I don't think that's out of the camera right now. So that's the reason I wrote it here. So negative 7 plus 42 is 35. That will be your remainder. How do we write the remainder? We always put a plus 35 over whatever we're dividing by. That goes over here, x minus 3. Okay? And this little piece on the back, this is your remainder. That's how you write your remainder. This is the kind of the trick of the part that where we make the most mistakes. Okay, so this is how you write your answer. You bring down the top, which is your answer, plus your remainder, whatever is on the bottom, over whatever you're dividing by, your divisor. All right, and that's long division. Thank you for watching.